Good morning. I wanted to do a video on this loquat little tree that I started from a little transplant from a larger tree. It's not from the trees that are on this property, but one here in town of a friend. And they had a loquat tree and they had little offspring at the bottom. And I took a clipping and I wanted to show that the process of using the cinnamon, the aloe, and the honey work to get something to root. So this is about 4 years old, and I decided, oh, I got an ant on me. I decided to go ahead and put it in the chicken area and see what happens. I have 2 of these clippings, and the other one is actually much bigger, but it was in a bigger pot. So I had this plant in this pot, and I'm going to put it now. I dug a hole with the post hole diggers, and I'm going to put it in there. So hopefully it does really well, and years from now it has some loquat fruit that it produces. So as you can see, it's pretty tall, and when I first originally got it, it was just like about here, and it had a little tiny bit of leaves. And then what I did was down at the bottom, I scraped it down the bark, and then I put it in aloe, honey, and cinnamon, and swirled it around, and then put it in that pot that I just showed you. And so this is like 4 years later. So here's the growth, and then here's the root system. So it does work, and it's better than using any kind of chemical. I can't remember what the root thing is, but I mean that does work, but I just choose to use the other one because I don't want to touch the chemical, the root one. So I just use this one on all my plants, and it works. And I want to just show you that it does work, and it takes a little time, but this is 4 years growth about. I think at least 4, maybe 3. And I'm going to put it in the ground. Hopefully I think I did a good job on making that enough. And hopefully it'll be, something that'll grow back here. The funny thing is, I don't like that part. I'm going to put it this way. All the trees that got removed back here, and now I'm planting a tree. Probably removed 20 or 30 trees back here. But this is a producing fruit tree. In fact, I had to go around a couple spots back here because there were still roots, and I couldn't seem to get the post hole diggers down. So here's the loquat, and it was just a little seedling from another mature tree. And like I said, scrape the bottom, swirl it around in some honey, aloe, and cinnamon. And I like to use the honey that's from the farmer's market, not the grocery store. And I use aloe for my aloe plants. And I just make, and the cinnamon's a regular cinnamon. And I just make a mixture and swirl that bottom part in and let it take root. So I just wanted to show that it does work. And we got new growth right there. And I'll probably just clip these guys off. It definitely needs some TLC because it's been in the corner of the yard all winter, and I didn't cover it or anything. They're pretty hardy, and I just left it alone. I don't mess with this thing at all. Ignore it. So, hope everybody has a good day, and try the cinnamon, aloe, and honey concoction for yourself and see if it works on something that you want to root.